Well, Mark Costello he runs the fitness and training program that the Blind Sporting Council support. Mark, good to chat to you.
Yeah, how you going, mate?
Well, very well. Maybe not as fit as you are, probably, but we'll see if we can get there. How long have you been running this program, and how long have you had support from the Blind Sporting Council?
Yep, so I've been running it at the Gilles Plains Sports there at the RSB for about the last 5.5 years.
Yep.
And the Blind Sporting Council has been behind that for the majority of that time, probably for about the last 3.5 to 4 years, I think.
Terrific. Do you have one-on-one, or do you take groups?
Yeah, no, it's a group training, so we start up, it's a 2-hour sort of process, so we'll start up, first hour we'll have a bit of a warm-up and do a group sort of modified boot camp type style exercise regime, and the second half of that, there's a whole lot of pin-loaded machines and so forth that the guys will have their little weights program sorted out, and they'll go and pump out to their heart's content. Mark,
who can come along if someone either has never done anything or hasn't done anything for a while? Can you cater for them as well?
Yeah, of course. We got guys from all different sort of fitness levels and visual impairments and other disabilities as well. So anyone that can get themselves there can basically join in, really. We can cater anything.
So what about from your personal point of view in terms of training people who are blind or vision impaired? Did you have to do a bit of rethinking on how you might train someone who could see?
Yeah, for sure. So obviously in my normal training I use a lot of visual cues, which for obvious states they don't work so well. So it probably improves my training in respect to explaining things and going through movements. It certainly helps with that, and it's probably it's really rewarding too to see the confidence of guys really improve when they get a bit stronger, get a bit fitter. It is very rewarding as well.
So how much time would someone need to sort of see some sort of result?
All that depends on diet as well, of course, but if you come to the gym session as well, put in there and then start making a few other lifestyle changes as well, there's no reason why in a couple of weeks or a month you shouldn't at least start feeling the benefits, and you'll start to see some slight benefits of in exercise and so forth, for sure.
Because I guess that's one of the things, there's probably no gain without pain. I'm not sure if you agree with that or not, but if you can get results or notice results, then it's, the motivation is much higher.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you get that positive ball rolling, so it is all about making good, smart lifestyle choices. And if you, like you said, if you do start to see a few results, then you start being a bit more conscious on what you eat, and you start the positive ball really starts rolling, and then you're on the right track.
Mark, do you give advice as far as diet goes as well? Have you got a bit of an interest and a bit of an idea of, I guess we all know the sort of right and wrong things to eat, but can you help out there as well with some information?
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing is not to overcomplicate it. So try to eat things that are as unprocessed as possible. So what I mean by that are good whole foods, so plenty of vegetables, obviously some fruit, plenty of good high protein sources like your steaks, your chicken, fish, anything that is to its natural state as possible. So obviously try to avoid the fast food restaurants and heavily processed meats and so forth that we all indulge in every now and again, I'm sure.
Mark, people blind or vision impaired, I mean, it can be a little bit difficult to get out and about, as far as mobility and moving around goes. So exercise can be really important for quality of life and just, I guess, reducing the chance of other illnesses.
Yes, for sure. That is exactly right. So I think the quality of life is the big thing. I think that's the biggest thing is probably if you just the confidence and self-belief you can get from, first of all, setting some training goals and achieving them is probably the biggest thing, and knowing that you don't have to be sort of away. You can get out, you can join in a sort of ungroup environment sort of thing. It's really beneficial. And
things like maybe, if you've got a partner or kids or indeed, family members or friends, if you can get a bit fitter, maybe you can go and do stuff with them that if you weren't fit, you might otherwise not be able to do. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. That is very much true, and it's and be a good role model as well. So if you obviously kids' habits are formed from a young age, and if they just see you lazing around, not doing much, sort of almost giving up, then they might have that tendency as well. But if they see you going out and giving it a go and
getting out and having a crack at life, and they're probably more likely to follow suit as well, I think.
That was Mark Costello. Mark runs the fitness and training program out there at Gilles Plains at the Royal Society for the Blind. They've got a gymnasium out there, and Mark's been running that for 5.5 years, obviously very well qualified in his area, and works with people who are blind or vision impaired. Well, that's his specialty there. So if you want to find out more, maybe you can give the Blind Sporting Council a call on 8232 4644.